Good audio. Okay, we break, boys.
Yep. Yep. Welcome back, guys. So we're on the formation lap right now. Drivers are getting ready for the start of the penultimate race in SRL. Season's really starting to come to an end, and it's actually gone very quickly. I've got to admit. Obviously, we'll be running out in the twilight of Abu Dhabi. The title fight is still on, but it's looking very, very probable.
Oh yeah, it is. Sorry.
To get it. And it's mathematically it's still on.
But he's dominating so much that I'm already like saying he's the champion, even though he's not.
Yeah.
Ooh, some activists in the chat. Hello, boys. But yeah, we are rounding off the grid, and I'll try and take you to the first few laps.
Yeah, we've got real shots on pole position then. 2 manners behind him, keeping him line and stern.
Yeah, but here we go.
Yeah. I don't know where the guy is in 4th place.
Can Wilsons maintain his lead? Let's see. As we are coming to the lights in short moment of time. Get the last Red Bull in. And the last Williams in.
So I'll keep an eye on the front. Sorry, I'll keep an eye on the rear end of the pack. And you can keep an eye on what's happening at the front.
I'll just take you through the chicane. So here we go.
Yeah.
Where's Rosas? There he is. 5 lights. And away we go. Rosas gets a pretty good start, but Melanie gets a worse start. Fred is right behind him. Melanie is going around the outside. Ninjas with his teammate as well. Fred has lost out of position. Mox going. Ooh, Rosas just away.
Bit of contact there with one of the Red Bulls. Matty Bolton's off. Matty Bolton he's got a broken front wing. Matty Bolton off.
Oh, the 2 men are going side by side,
and to beacon out safety car. So then that means the pack will obviously I would hope the majority of people watching this know what a safety car is. It basically means that for a few laps we'll just have the pack right together going at a very slow speed.
It makes the TS gain.
That will give Matty Bolton opportunity to change his front wing as well, which is very much needed for him. He had a collision with the Haas. He had a collision with
Greek Master.
Maybe Greek Master. He had a collision with one of Anti-Beacon. Does Anti-Beacon have any damage? Yeah, I think it was Anti-Beacon. Although he doesn't have any damage, he's the last place. And I saw him go off. So I think a turn to incident. Obviously, it's a very tight corner, isn't it, Mundo?
Yeah, it's a very tight corner.
So it's very easy to get involved there.
Also, if this game's contact mode, it can really punish you if you're not careful. And Bosch, would you pit if you were them starting on soft tires?
It really depends which one of them you are.
Well, Amazed at Sea agrees with that. And Fred,
if you're someone like Amazed.
Double stack for the Red Bulls. You definitely have a
plan. I mean, personally, I would probably pit because end of the day, if you're someone like Melanie, you've not really got much to lose.
And it'll be a 2-step anyway. Like if you're starting on the softs, right? And if if the both Red Bulls can keep out of trouble, they
I mean, Amazed was 7th, now he's 14th.
Yeah, but so he has a free pit stop because of pitting.
But he's got a free pit stop.
Yeah.
So to me, it kind of seems like a bit of a no-brainer if you're someone like him. If you're real shots and you're in the lead of the race, maybe it's something you need to consider more. But
I think it's a clever move by MSOT. He was in top 5, but pitting, he can maybe get better than that to get the massive undercut.
Don't discount Fred either. He's in 15th, and obviously he'll catch back up. So the double stacking effectively costs him not a single thing. We've got Matty Bolton in 16th. He's on the soft compound tyres. Honestly, no clue why you'd choose the softs. Maybe cycling the compound, so that's something a lot of drivers have been tending to do in real F1.
Look
where you go for the soft, the medium, the hard.
He's in a really good position. Yep. Maybe for second, maybe in first, but I don't believe it.
On the mediums.
One
Yeah, he's in a very good position. Amazed though, he's actually in 13th now. So, yeah, it's looking very
Let's
sweet for
give you
him.
the order, guys. So, Lucia's still leading, followed by Melanie getting 1 position from Ninjas. Morgs also getting 1 position. Warden getting several positions. Pretty much all of them because of the Red Bulls pitting. Rampage was starting on hard. She's now P7, so perfect position for Warden and Rampage, in my opinion. Both on the harder compounds can go longer in a race and essentially do a one stop if they can do that. And not to count out Necruz, who had unfortunately couldn't join.
We've got quite a lot of high climbers actually on this grid. We've got Warden, who's gone from 5th to 8th on the medium compound tyres.
Yeah, let's just hope there's no collisions, because many of those guys are in
Josie's gone
good
from
position.
10th to 6th. Rampage from 7th to 11th. Tasman from 8th, from 14th to 8th.
Yeah, they have all gained
So
positions because of the 2 Red Bulls.
Yeah.
And Matty Bolton have some collisions at lap 1.
It's going to be quite interesting, the restart here. We've got quite a lot of guys on, a lot of alternate strategies, and I honestly don't know what they're going to be doing. If I was Matty Bolton right now in 16th, I would pit for hards, because he's gone 2 laps under the safety car on a set of soft compound tyres, and he will have slightly newer hards than Fred Sturz. In effect, he's taking a free pit stop to
You're talking about Matty Bolton?
decrease his wear. Yeah.
Maybe he has
Honestly,
a
if I was
plan.
in his
Like,
position, I wouldn't.
he knows when it's a safety. Oh, doesn't the pits. There's Greek Master, but Matty
Greek is in the pits.
Matty Bolton knows that in safety car it's very stacked, and you need there's just traffic all over. The traffic magie. Maybe he wants to go on soft to get past drivers and then go hard, like later in the race.
But I would have thought you'd go on mediums for that, really, because
it's still possible.
Of course, the softs are going to wear the quickest.
If you can get the.
Can you go soft hard to the end?
If you can get the tires to like 9, 10, it's not impossible. But it looks hard.
It would be a stretch.
Yeah, it would really be a
it's
stretch.
Possible. But yeah, I'm sure he's got his reasoning behind it, and maybe we'll get to hear about that on Twitter after the race. So if you're not following us around Twitter, I'd recommend you do. You get more insight into the race and obviously more story behind it, views from the drivers and everything. It's just at @SlipstreamR on Twitter, and yeah, that's quite a good way to get involved. If you tweet us, we'll try and tweet you back, and yeah.
See if you
that's
guys
quite a
can
good
get this
place
lap,
to
so let's
interact.
get back to the action. Let's just will take us through again for the lead. Backs up a bit.
He's going to want to be getting off to a very good restart.
He certainly did it at the start.
I don't know why Melanie is really weaving so much. I mean, tyre temperatures aren't really
See,
huge
real shots. He pushed the power down.
Safety car coming
Melanie,
in.
whoa!
Melanie's got off to a good restart actually. Ninjas is under a bit of pressure from Morgs. Let's ride on board with Melanie. He's going to go to the outside. Real Shots has made a mistake. So he's going to get a way
But it
wider line.
Real Shots
But
run.
Real
Can he
Shots
get
has managed
a
to
better run? Doesn't
keep
look
the
like
position.
it. But
But Morgs in 4th. Look at the McLaren.
Gets past Ninjas. Not quite, but
Yeah.
still side by side,
Very
but
good
he gets
move.
the better line, of course. And Morgs is up to the podium position. Warden is right
Warden
behind.
on the inside of Ninjas.
He's getting feisty. He just needs to be
Nah,
careful.
he's not gonna go
He's
for
on the
it.
medium tire, so he... Well, we also have the Williams of Nexus
Yes.
trying to get a move done by Josie, and he gets that, of course. With a default setup, Nexus is up to P6. That's quite impressive. And we have some...
Netcruise is a very aggressive driver, but I've got to admit, he
He
has a
knows his
lot of
driving.
talent behind it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, Josie, the McLaren of
He's
Josie
very
makes a
aggressive
mistake.
and-
It's in the wall. And we also have the back of the backfield. We have anti-beacon
Yeah,
faction
Josie's got
partner.
only half a front wing.
Exactly, it's going down the. Ooh, taking an interesting line, going out around that side up. Anti-beacon, can he get the job done? well, forces end up being in a bit wide, but will it be enough? Not quite. SRL Rampage has got a better run. Oh yeah, let's. Could you go through? Is something happening in front course?
I'll have a look at the action in front actually. At the moment we've got Melanie extremely close to real shots actually, so that's probably worth having a look at.
We really have a big scrap at the behind, like Fred and Mr. T are of course in the harder tires, and Matty Bolton just want to get past these drivers. He's going down the inside of Mr. T, obviously under fresher soft tires. Ooh, Emma takes a bit of a contact with it. Oh, Mr. T is one.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate there for Amazed. It tends to happen in Brazil actually. It's quite a tight circuit as we've got a bit of lag here.
I don't know why he
Hopefully that clears up.
Battle for that. Matty Bolton was under the fresher tires, so
take a look at the front.
Yeah, let's do that.
Melanie is fairly close to real shots, but just not close enough.
Has there been an incident with the...
Yeah, where's the Sharon in?
He just pitted.
Pit.
That means that Melanie will possibly...
Yeah, he's going for the undercut.
Hit the slap. And he's only 6 tenths behind real shots. May we see a battle for the lead? It's looking close
quite
for
potentially.
the leaders. Finally! That's what we want to see.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about real shots being in this tier is people have massively closed the gap to him over the course of the season, just where they've been improving. Melanie is a massively improved driver since the start. And I think he's kind of raised the bar for competition.
Yeah, you know the thing of when there's a guy faster than you, just so eager to catch him. And that's what Melanie is doing. He's only half a second behind real shots. Will he pit though? It's not yet, but might gain an undercut.
It was quite early for Munoz, actually. I would have thought he'd stay out for a couple more laps. Don't really see the point in doing an undercut that big. Because yes, you will get out in front, but you're only gonna sacrifice your advantage.
Matty Bolton is going around the outside the soft tires of working a treat. And that's job done pretty much. Fredster will maybe get a move back, but...
Yeah. Matty Bolton all the way up in P7.
Yeah, Fred going down the inside.
Move back.
It's the ideal line. Matty
Nice
Bolton,
and tidy from him.
enough.
Matty Bolton's
not Fred's fault. But Matty Bolton has lost the bit ground. He's now side by side.
Yeah, that was just a slight misjudgment. Rampage just passed as well. Glad damage to the insult. Warden.
Wow, Morgs.
Where's Warden? Where's Warden pit? Warden's gone for hards. Don't quite
maybe some
understand
damage.
that.
It was really
probably damage.
Morgs has
Back
just
from
escaped that.
50.
You gotta give it to him, the Welshman. Promoted from GB3. Now
Melanie into the pits and real shot stays out.
Yeah. Ideal. It was pretty much a matter of no time before Melanie pitted because it was a sign. Like Ninjas pitted lap 7, so lap 6, sorry, so let's see when Ninjas comes out compared to Melanie. I don't think it'll be enough. The undercut's not that big. And Melanie also comes out comfortably ahead, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
10 in the hearts. Yeah, we have the tight middle pack, Beacon and Fred
Ninja's
also.
long way back. I wonder if something happened to him, because he's about 10 seconds back.
He's in the
I think
house,
Melanie
right? Or
will
is he
get
in
the
mediums?
undercut on real shots though. Yeah, he's in the house and he's on mediums. See what real shots does. If you was real shots, would you pit into the pits, or would you stay out another lap? I think he is going into pits.
If he feels confident.
No, he's staying out another lap.
See what times he's been doing real shots. It might be a sign of him just feeling confident on the tires. He's set at 1:12.6. What about Melanie on his fresh hearts? As he comes down to the third sector, his last lap on the soft tires was also at 12.6. Really consistent times by the Finnish driver. Where's he, Melanie? 120.
Jersey's
Oh,
45 seconds off the pack. Starting to close in actually.
there we go. Fastest lap by Rosses. Also, Monks is pitted.
Net Cruise is only 7.7 behind Real Shots, and he's on the
Monks is
medium
pitted.
compound.
The P3 in the
Morton's
race.
the pits. The series is gonna feed out. He is behind Melanie.
So this what we are seeing at the moment, guys, is that the guys who are starting on sub-tasks are pitting earlier, and the guys we are seeing in the top positions at the moment is the guys who are starting on the harder compound. So and
Real
DK
Shots
and
into the
Fred.
pits. Sorry, team Fred.
Yep, here we go, Real Shots.
There was a lot more of a cautious entry than Melanie. Something I managed to figure out.
Yeah, you have to
Onto
be
the hards he
careful.
goes. Is this a good pit stop?
I think we'll be
Yeah, it
done.
seems fairly decent to me. Yeah, I would have. If you was Melanie, you'd hope you'd be jumped. Got to be very careful on this bit exit actually, because it's very easy to take a wheel off, or even get yourself front wing damage.
Oh no, he's ahead.
But Real Shot seems to have
The German driver's ahead, I
hit
think.
quick.
Just. Maybe gained a bit actually. He's getting moved on by who's that? The Haas of Grigmaster, I think. Indeed it is on the hot tires. Melanie has not gained that much of it.
Yeah, something you've also got to consider though is the hards really do not wear that much, and they're actually better when they're slightly more worn
Yep.
around here.
I was just about to say that.
So Melanie should get the advantage when it comes a little bit later into the stint. I doubt any of them will have any trouble making it to the end when they end up pitting for the set of mediums.
But Vilches is eager
So
to
what?
no.
Oh no! Real Shots.
He's off in the grass and has lost net lead and maybe also net podium. Oh, that's tough to see. Just traffic getting in the
Not
way,
that far
and
back at all.
Grigmaster I think is lagging. Also, the connection is not the best in European
Yeah.
zone. Vilches is not losing too much of it. He's maybe like
Yeah,
2
Green
seconds
Masters all over the
behind.
place.
Yeah, Melanie is just faking. Yeah, buddy. Just getting like him getting past Grigmaster at like just easy pickings, and when it comes to Vilches, he is out.
Gotta take
Finally
my hats
Melanie
off to
getting
Morgs
some
though.
luck.
He's really come into his own in this season. Amazed has retired. He was in a good position. Very good.
We're
Same for
seeing some
him.
guy. We have is Fred pitting. The Merc of Exact and Fred.
Right, no, I wouldn't have thought he would.
No,
be
it's a
pitting.
Mr. T.
Yeah, Amazed has retired.
Yeah, so here's the older guys. Necro still yet to pit. Same with
Quite a
Fred.
good battle for ninth here.
Fred pitted under the safety car, and Rampage is still yet to pit. So that's the guys ahead on the harder compounds. Battle for 9th, you say? Check that.
Yeah, fairly decent battle for ninth.
SRL Ninjas has lost big time, and P8.
At the
25
moment, a
seconds
lot
off
of
the
drivers
leader.
can win this race.
Maybe
Got
some
Fred.
guy like Fred and Rampage might go longer to go to the end on medium and hard, and they can maybe
Yeah.
contend Real Shots and Melanie. They're not careful.
I mean, at the moment, we've got about 5 guys that can take the victory here, I would say. We've got Melanie, Real Shots, do not discount the Real Shots. Fred, Net Cruise, and then you've got the outsiders of Rampage and Morgs, so it's shaping up to be very close. I'm going to check what penalties we have actually. 2 warnings for Net Cruise, 1 penalty for Fred. Not a single warning for Melanie, not a single warning for Rampage, 1 warning for Real Shots, 1 warning for Morgs, 2 warnings for Ninjas, 1 warning for Matty Bolton, nothing for Warden, and nothing for Anti-Beacon.
Just an update that
And nothing
Melanie
for
has,
Breakmaster.
Melanie has got past Rampage. Some traffic there, so Melanie is in a sweet position for the win. Finally. Like I feels that's what was needed if you want to keep this championship dream alive. Wilshire is coming also. It'll be interesting at
I
the
think
end.
at the moment,
This really has
Melanie needs
spiced
to
up.
do
Unless
less than real
Wilshire
shots.
has damage, we can really see a battle for the lead at the later stage of the race. Let's follow Necruz. I think he's cruising soon. That's in 14. 14. And also Fred will maybe go to lap 20 or 21.
Yeah.
Tires. Yeah, look at Real System Rampage. Hopefully
Real shots
Rampage
is
won't
really
do too
losing
much.
tons of time.
Yeah, yes. It's not a sweet position at the moment.
DRS for real shots. This should be a fairly simple move, I've got to admit. I think Rampage has just accepted defeat there.
Yeah, Wilshire's just going defensive in case Rampage would.
Yeah, he's running a tiny bit wide, but it's really nothing serious.
We have a battle for P9, and the beacon is going down the inside of SL Ninjas. Ninjas really struggling at the moment. And the beacon up the inside, some contact, but I've got it done. Oh, lag!
And Ninjas has just spun on nothing.
That looked very strange. Yeah, really strange.
Yeah, I don't quite get that. Anyway, Necruz is still staying out from the lead.
Look at the gap between Fred and Necruz. Fred is gaining, and that's a sign of the tire wear from Necruz. Clearly Necruz in pit window soon.
Yeah. He should. He's still not pitting. I mean, if I was Necruz, I'd certainly pit.
I mean, maybe he wants to go one stop. And if he wants to do that, maybe he has to
he's certainly going one stop, isn't he? Because he's only got 20 laps on the hard.
He can easily pit now and go to the end.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, in effect, he's not really gaining anything by staying out because these hards aren't exactly going to degrade all too much, and when they do degrade, they're actually not all too bad around this track.
So he's just gaining on the corners.
Yeah. It's as if Necruz is
careful
driving a GP2 car right now.
On Fred. Be clever. Just look for a mistake and don't get involved in any sort of collision. Yeah, he is as well. Braking early. I want to wait.
Yeah, I'd go and lean as well.
Yeah, straight. Yeah. He's losing time, but rather that than getting damage in a collision.
Yeah, I would have thought Necruz would pit this lap. If he doesn't, then I honestly don't know. Yep, he's pit.
Yep, so we now have a new lead of the race, still yet to pit, but Fred is maybe in a
Good
sweet
pit
position. Gosh, maybe Fred can contend for the podium with Mox. Mox is doing a 2-stop and Fred is doing a 1-stop. But the gap between them is 10 seconds.
I mean, he can contend for the win. He's in a net race now with them. I mean, Melanie is closing, but it's still...
I don't think Fred can contend for the win because the gap between Fred and Melanie is 3 seconds. And Fred still at the pit. But the gap between Mox
but same with Melanie. Melanie has to pit as well.
Yeah, it will be close indeed. Look at the battle for P4. Rampage still yet to pit. We have a few one-stoppers, including Necruz, Rampage, and Fred. So that's the 3 guys we should look out for.
Yeah, it's been quite a good race actually. Got on it.
And yeah, we are following the battle for P4.
Well.
But I want to welcome iFroze to the stream, Cool Carter 23 as well, Doomham also.
Yep.
And Joe also.
Good to have you guys watching.
As I said, any questions about the race? Will answer them. But let's see, Mox in the slipstream. Will he get a move down on Rampage? This is crucial to contend for the podium. Gets that job done nicely.
Yeah. Fairly simple there
Mox
actually.
is in a really good. Surprising. I haven't seen him contending for more than top 5 since he was promoted.
Just one warning for
Bullshit question. Do you think Melanie will bottle it? Joe asks.
Do I think Melanie will bottle it? No, I don't. I think in general Melanie is actually a really consistent driver. He's not... I think he'll be alright, to be honest. I don't think he will make an error. I mean, his pressure from real shots isn't really that immense, as Factual's retired. Could that bring out a safety car?
I mean, it's not unlikely. Also to
Yeah,
mention,
strange things have happened, that's for sure.
also to mention, Melanie's teammate Ninjas has really been struggling this race. P13, the constructor champion is just not his night. Same with Rose's teammate, exact.
Melanie's gaining by half a second a lap on Fred. But it'll be interesting because if he can't actually get past Fred still, and it's around about lap 24, then it's equal terms for them really. But it'll be good to see what they actually.
Let's just watch the lead up at the moment. Fred for his last laps of the stint.
Yeah. I mean, he should still carry on for a little while. He's only been going about 15 laps on these tyres. If you consider like three or four under safety car. And he pit on lap 2 or 1. So the top 3 are separated by 2.9 seconds now. And around about even gaps to each of them. Fred into the pits. What tyres is he going to put on? I would have thought hards. Could have probably stretched the stint out longer for mediums, but I'm not sure it's really worth it. Yep, he's on the hards. So Real Shots has got the gap back down to 1.5 seconds between him and Melanie. And
Fred can
is only 7 seconds off them, and he's actually gaining. So
Fred can pit for hards again because he has already pit once. So there's no mandatory thing. Comes out in P5 ahead of the neck cruise, so overcut. Neck cruise was ahead of Fred. Remember that?
Yeah. That means Fred will probably be in a better position.
So what we should look out for now is Real Sets and Melanie. Gap is 1.2. What are the top 2 of the championship's lap times? Melanie has been setting consistent high 12s to low 13s. What about Real Shots? Whoa, mid 12s on the hards to low 13s. So they're not. Real Shots has the pace, but it's just he has the consistency.
Yeah, he's definitely gaining. Melanie's just getting ever closer. And that's a bit of a corner cut there actually. I should have got a warning from that. No, he didn't. Got away with that one.
Otherwise, there's not much happening. We have a battle for P8 though, and the Beacon has made battles almost more than half of the race. He's now going down around the outside of Warden. Was a bit wide. Warden will get the better run. Oh, switchback.
Warden's gonna get switchback.
Around the outside. Let's see how we'll plan out into turn 3.
Very good. Don't go for a move again.
He does. Oh, that's close racing, and it's a Beacon.
He's managed to get it back.
Great move, man. I wouldn't do that if I was him, but
yeah.
Maintains P. He actually made a move on Warden there.
I think with that, you've got a little chance of getting away with it, but the other 2 possibilities you'll have is either a strip to Stewards or a strip to the barriers. But it's probably just not worth it.
But it was clean.
Real Shot saying the fastest lap. But it was clean, so he's got away with it. A bigger cut by Real Shots there. He really needs to stop playing that chicane.
But Real Shots is doing everything.
Is Real Shots going to make a move? No, he's
doing
not.
everything to
He's
catch
gonna-
Melanie, so you might
Yeah.
understand that you want to push the track limits, and maybe
Yeah.
that will bite him at the end of the race, because we know Melanie.
Yeah, he got a warning from
second
that.
place in last week's F1 race as reserve in Mexico. Pretty outrageous result there as a GP2 driver, but also known for not getting penalties. But yeah, he has just right behind him.
Yeah. So if Real Shots gets one more warning in this race, he's got a time penalty, and that will not help him. Morgs is really on the pace. He's really similar pace to Melanie at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's not only on the podium because he kept clean, it's also he has to pace.
And
But
Real
here we
Shots
go,
is going for a
Russia's.
move on Melanie. Got the move done.
Can Melanie do anything? His only chance is the DS straight,
No.
but he bottled that section. I think it's good done for real shots. Melanie needs
Well, I
to.
admit, if I was Melanie, I would have defended that more. A lot more.
I mean, they're battling for the championship, but yeah, it's just unfortunate.
Real
I think
Shots.
Melanie is
I think.
as always doing his best, and if he doesn't feel like he can keep up with real shots pace, then that's just how it is, you know.
But what you've also got to consider is these guys are going to come up behind not only Fred, but potentially even Netcruise. Fred is just 16 seconds off the lead. So,
Yep.
yeah, that's another part of the scenario. Of course, Melanie's still in the DRS of Real Shots, just about.
It'll be very interesting
thought
at
he
the
will
end
be.
of the race
Yep, he's
with
got
the
the
one
DRS.
stoppers and the two stoppers.
And he's pit.
Oh. Melanie? Wow, that's early.
Yeah, Melanie's pit. He's going to go onto the mediums.
Yeah,
And Real
obviously.
Shots will go for softs.
What about Fred? He'll jump Melanie and Nick Cruz.
Yeah, he'll jump Melanie. I wouldn't have done that if I was Melanie. I really would not have.
He would not have pitted.
No.
Pitted quite early, I think, lap 8. So, probably a deal to do. If he'd stayed out any more longer, then he would probably suffer more. Now he's behind Nick Cruz. Maybe it was more clever to.
Yeah, it's just Netcruise
earlier.
isn't exactly going to be setting the world alight with pace in his default setup. And probably his mediums aren't actually, his hards aren't actually too worse for wear.
So
But
what
I
does
just don't
Melanie need
understand.
to do? He needs to push.
He needs to get past
Yes.
Netcruise.
Get past traffic, push, and hope that he gets a big enough undercut on real sets to win the race. But that's just a dream scenario
Yeah.
for him, really. Real set stays out, so he wants to push on those hard tires. Hard tires comes into really good pace, same to compared to mediums, similar to mediums. Sorry, when they are more graded, and he's just at mid-12. So he's on a mission. Same with Melanie, just to overtake cars instead of setting good lap times. And he gets past. Not really. Nexus picks up a fight. Melanie, no.
Oh, Netcruise,
Spun.
not again! The guy seriously does not know how to drive.
Doesn't look like
Honestly.
Nexus gave too much room. Obviously,
Yeah.
in my opinion,
Netcruise being Netcruise. Being too over aggressive and making a stupid move and
well,
yeah.
he defended the position fair and square, but maybe it's a bit too wide, and they just stuck.
He went wide and he smashed him off. I mean, it's ridiculous. The guy really needs to check his driving.
But yeah, it's unfortunate. Marks is now P2. He's still yet to pit, obviously, but Fred and Necruz and Melanie might come in front of Melanie because of that collision. It'll look like an easy win for Rosjas if he can keep it out of the penalties warnings.
Yeah, that's annoying from Netcruise. Honestly, it's just time and time again, and he really needs to sort out. He's racing. It's awful. So the race really seems to be between Real Shots and Fred now. I very doubt it being
But
Fred.
yeah, there you have it, Joe.
It's the victory, but
Melanie didn't really exactly bottle it, but he had someone to do it for.
Netcruise smashed him off, so it's not the first time Netcruise has smashed someone off, and I'm sure it won't be the last. But Real Shots, is he going to pit? No, he's staying out yet again. And what is the gap going to be to Fred?
Not a penalty yet for the bike driver. He sets two. He's losing two. He's losing. Getting past this. Down. Down. But yeah, not much happening now. Races seem to calm down. Mox is pitted for the medium, so he's going to the end. He came behind Melanie, so that's interesting.
I think the only way that Melanie has a chance of the championship now is if Real Shots DNFs.
Wait, so Mox can only get P5? Unless he catches Melanie and Nick.
I think he can catch Netcruise.
Melanie will honestly try and get past Nicholas again as
Yeah.
soon as possible. May try to outsmart him, and it's hard to predict what Nicholas can do. He's obviously also doing his best, maybe a bit some it out.
Yeah.
You gotta say that he's fighting first position. He wants that podium, and maybe that's
yeah, it's just he can't do that by demolishing Derby. He can't fight for a podium by smashing everyone else off the track. It's ridiculous.
He didn't like.
And if he gets a penalty point this race, he's gonna get a blacklist. So he's got to be careful.
Yeah, it's
because obviously 12 makes the permanent blacklist. But the stewards will investigate it. Maybe it looks slightly different from Netcruise POV. I doubt it. But strange things have happened. Yeah, I'm sure
it's
Melanie
just
will.
like at the end, maybe Netcruise ran him wide, and they had contact indeed, but because the system made like that they stuck into each other and suddenly spun. That's of course not only the game's fault, but it's a part of it. See, Real Shots. I think he's going to the end. Lap 29 on a 36. And there was a reason he pitted on lap 10, gosh. I think he's going to the end.
Yeah, that's the point. Did he go 26 laps on the hards? And we got Melanie behind Netcruise. Hopefully Netcruise doesn't smash him out again.
Red has to catch 15 seconds, 7 laps, which is not realistic, especially when it's a championship leader. But yeah, let's follow the battle for P3. Million Netcruise. Round 2. Ding ding ding.
I think Melanie didn't really need to go for that there. Netcruise cut him up, but I guess it's okay because he was actually ahead moving into the braking zone. Completely. Way more grip through there. Netcruise runs a little bit wide. Gonna get DRS. Is there slipstream in this race? I think there is still. Yeah, there certainly is slipstream.
Lonnie goes, switchback, oh, Lowe's is the back end of it. Getting the DS. Nicholas is getting defensive.
Net Cruise is moving about 10 million times in a straight line now. Don't go for a move there, Murney. Murney's being very wise here. He has been a very tactical racer this season. I think he's finishing the points every single race.
He's just clean
if I'm
and
not
good.
mistaken. Yeah.
And safe.
I mean,
it's a bit
I
like
can
a
see a very bright future for him in the future. Yeah, I can see a very good future for Murney in league racing.
Surely he'll get the move done now.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be
Pick a
sad
side
to
Net
see.
Cruise. And don't smash him out this time.
There we go, Melanie just
Well done.
was being wise. Like first he was fully ahead close to Fred.
Real shot, real do. Fred versus real shots then for.
Oh, real shots pitted.
Yep. Murney 8.3 behind. This is gonna hurt. It just depends really. Can real shot should be able to get past Fred, I would have thought.
Of course,
It
he's on
just
soft
depends if
tires
he
and Fred
manages
is on
to
one
do it
hard.
cleanly.
But Fred might be looking for E2 for his debut again, or for his first race in a long while. Quite impressive for the top pace, but not enough. Championship leader, just tier 1 pace.
Real shot's just flying by.
Yeah. You gotta say to the man, like, he said he's earned it, it's deserved, because he's doing it every race.
Yeah.
Even when there's a collision, he comes back from it and wins. Like,
Yeah.
Aku. So they're having some bad luck, but still winning. You gotta give it props to him. And I hope we will see him tier 1,
very close behind
switching the SSO.
Net Cruise. Yeah, I mean, obviously the sign-ups are going to be slightly different next year, so, and also it's 2017 game, so quite a lot will be changing. It'll really be interesting to see the pace of these drivers. I mean, we could get some of these guys in tier 2 could be future tier 1 race winners next season. I mean, you just don't know what is going to happen. Fred is actually keeping up quite nicely, I have to say.
You check penalty scores, because that might be an
important
factor.
None for real shots. 1 for Fred.
1 for Fred, okay.
Not
what
a
about
single
Melanie?
warning for Melanie.
As usual.
None. None for Net Cruise, except for a couple warnings. Penalty for Morgs. Matty Bolton actually is in 6th. Congratulations to him. He's got 2 warnings. I want to see how far Matty Bolton is behind. 35 seconds, so there's no way he's going to get involved in stuff. So it's looking like it's going to be P5 for Morgs, but there's always the hope of P4, certainly. I think he could be up to... In fact, who do you vote for driver of the day? Linda?
I must say Fred. Fred or Morgs. Like Fred.
I think it's Fred and Morgs, certainly.
Fred hit it on the safety car, went for the one stop, or essentially a one stop after the safety car, and he's gonna get a podium if he does bottle it.
Yeah, and he's hard to make it to the end, which I'm very confident they will.
Unless Melanie can get within the 3-second window of Fred will get just 2 more laps to go. And will this be the championship for wrapped up for rail shots? Surely it will be. I think mathematically it's impossible for Melanie to do anything if rail shots wins. So
yeah.
Yeah, he's 35 points ahead of Melanie. That's Job done.
So that's it. So long as Real Shots doesn't get it, he's taking his final few laps actually to becoming the champion. It's kind of surreal actually how quick this season's gone.
And he has
If you was
only
Real
been
Shots,
out.
would you be nervous or not really at the moment?
Not really. He's a guy who just races because he enjoys it. He's not taking things too seriously, and he also has respect to Melanie, of course, like saying drive and unfortunately was too fast or something like that. He can also be cocky, but the man is just fast, and it proves that because he has only been outside. He has only not been winning 4 times. All the other times he has finished, he has won. There's only 4 times where he has attended and he has not won, and there has been podiums. It just says his whole streak. All his race finishes have been podiums, and over half of them has been wins. Melanie has been podiums, never win, unfortunately. Maybe you can change that in Abu Dhabi.
It would be nice to see Melanie get a win.
Yeah.
It really would. Would you say Real Shots has been a complete dominant guy? As in, do you think he's finding these races easy, or do you think he's still getting
in some races? Yes.
competition?
Let's be honest. Melanie couldn't really do anything. He still gets a podium, but he couldn't really do anything against Real Shots, even if he didn't get that condition.
Yeah. And we've got.
But look at Morgs, the bell for P4.
This is going to be very interesting. I really, really do hope these guys come out in one piece. Because Morgs really does deserve a good result here. He's going to go around the outside. Next Cruz has gone wide. He's going to have a way wider line, which is going to mean he can get back in down the inside.
Oh, not Necruz's fault. There was Morgs getting too close for comfort and just taking the curb too much. Unfortunate for him, and he will.
A long way behind though, so
he will still maintain P5. Good result by the Welshman, but obviously he'll probably be disappointed by not when he knows he could have got.
He had a penalty anyway, so.
Ah, okay. You never know, but here we go. Well shots. What a final corners. Last corner now. What a championship.
Congratulations on the championship. Real Shots. As you can see here, short session
318 points.
Don't hit the barrier.
Is the champion of SRL GP2 Season 2.
Congratulations.
Big congrats to the guy. And also Fred, good drive by him, P2. Here we go, runner up of the season, Melanie, P2.
Yeah.
That's also job done for him. He will maintain his P2 for the rest of the season. Good job by Finn. And Necruz, there might be a battle for P3 in the championship if Necruz can do anything about against Ninjas.
Ninjas P7, congratulations to him. Rampage and P8. Beacon and Rampage are very close on track. Is it going to be up to the line? No, Rampage has got it. It's going to be interesting to see if penalties change this as well. Yep, they do. LT's drop Rampage to 9th. Unfortunately, as Warden retired from the session, just across the line. He must have been weaving, potentially. Yeah, accidentally binning it.
There we have the results, guys. Well Shots wins the race and the championship. Fred, what a drive, 1 stop by him. Essentially 1 stop. And Melanie P3.
Yo.
Congratulations, Real Shots, on the championship.
Thank you.
Very deserved.
Drive,
really well raced.
Fuck my life. This Greek master shot just decided to turn into me.